What's up, guys? It's Eventon here, and I'm actually really excited to bring you this series because you guys have pretty much voted. A video I asked you guys not too long ago which content I should be doing here in the near future, and the majority of you guys definitely said some sort of PvP series, and I agree. So this is a learning PvP series or videos. So I don't know how to PvP. Full disclosure, I have zero experience when it comes to PvPing. I mean, I know what a web does, a disruptor, roughly the different strengths and weaknesses of different weapon types and some ships, but I don't have all the bonuses memorized for every single ship in the game, or the names of all the ships. I have most of them memorized, but if I saw a certain ship on D-scan or something like that, I might not exactly know what the type of ship is or what they're running and what to resist, things like that. So I will be doing faction warfare. I like I said, because I don't PvP a lot, I don't really understand the dynamics of faction warfare, like hardly at all. I kind of purposely not made myself do a lot of research beforehand. I typically do that when I'm doing PvE fits and stuff like that. I try to get as much information as I can so I can give you guys the correct information. But in this case, I just wanted to kind of go into this as blind as possible. So that means I don't have any shortcuts set up. I've heard that kind of feedback, like, hey, you should have a bunch of shortcuts set up, some sort of PvP overview, things like that. I don't have any of that set up. So we're kind of going into this as noob as possible and as raw as possible. So this series is mainly for myself. I just really want to learn how to PvP. And I think a lot of people that have been playing, from whether you've been playing for 5 weeks or for 5 years, some people just haven't touched PvP at all, including myself. And so I really just kind of want to learn these first few videos and episodes just the hard way and just literally just struggle through it as much as possible, just crash and burn as much as I can. So that's why I'm doing this, so you guys can kind of suffer through it with me and hopefully break some of the stigma and some of the hesitation people might have when it comes to fitting up a frigate, throwing yourself at other ships in low sec or null sec, and learning from it a little bit. So I'm actually flying 2 different types of ships. We'll actually go ahead and cover the fits right now while I still am in one breath right now, because I've been doing a lot of talking. And so the first one I'm using, I just called it the Wiz because it's a Merlin. Merlin is a wizard. This is another thing too. I just kind of threw these fits together. I just had a really rough idea. All I know is that, like, typically in PvP ships you want to have high damage. So I just saw that the Merlin had a small hybrid turret damage bonus. They also get bonuses to all shield resistances. So I figured wanted to use blasters and just try and get up as close as possible to them. I wanted to use a double web because I was thinking about using a Microwarpdrive, but I was like, well, what if they use a scram on me, and then now my Microwarpdrive is turned off and I can't get close at all, and then now I'm in trouble. So like I said, I'm not a complete noob when it comes to PvP, but at the same time, it's just going to be kind of like the muscle memory stuff I'm going to have to go through. So I'm running 2 webs. I'm running a Scrambler as well as an afterburner. So I think the plan is just to afterburn this and just get as close as possible, because the range on these, and I wanted to keep these fits relatively cheap, because I definitely know you can push 8, 10, 15 million on some of these frigates, but I wanted to keep it as cheap as possible because I'm fully expecting just to die as much as possible. I didn't want to short myself on the ammo, but I mean, we're pushing nearly 150 DPS, so I feel like that's pretty good. And of course, the range, we want to ideally just get as close as possible. I mean, within 1,000 meters or a couple thousand. We've got an EM shield extender, core defense field extender, burst aerator. So this just increases our damage. These 2 increase our damage as well as the damage control too, to increase our defenses. So that is our first ship. And then the second ship that we're going to be trying is the Kestrel. So we're going to be trying the Kestrel as well as the Merlin. And the Kestrel, we're using rockets. I had 2 different types. Honestly, I didn't put that much ammo into these ships because I've fully figured I'm probably going to die the first fight I run into each and every time, so I don't want to overspend on ammo. I guess I know this isn't technically like a kitey fit, but all I knew is, like, I just want to get away from ships that want to get close. So I'm using a Webifier and a scoped warp scrambler with large shields, or medium shield extender, compact Microwarpdrive, damage control, ballistic control, more damage. So this fit looks really similar to the other one. I think this just didn't have the power grid or the CPU to run like 2 Webbers. I kind of wanted to do that and like really hold them at range as much as possible, but I just couldn't fit it based on like the power grid and CPU and stuff. So I went with this fit. I feel like these fits were going to give myself a decent shot. And so I have 5 of each. Hopefully we can get through all 10 of these ships in this video and just kind of, like I said, just crash and burn as much as possible. So we'll go ahead and jump into some PvP. All right, so right now we're jumping into some faction warfare space. So for a lot of you veteran PvPers, you guys will definitely be cringing a lot in this video. And so I'm looking on here, I see that we have 6 in local. I'll go ahead and be doing a quick D-scan because I could pull up like this map, but I don't even know where I'm looking for. I think there's one here in this novice Caldari something. I don't know. I just want to I just want to kill something at this point. Gotta put this back to 360. Is there, okay, there's a Tristan in here. Is that what this is? Is that the Tristan? No. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. Oh, let's lock him up. Oh, he's needing me. Just get close and blow him up. I don't know. Hopefully I can kill him before he newts me. I think I'm going to turn off my afterburner because he's newting me pretty hard. And Alright, let's overheat this. Probably should have done this from the beginning. Hopefully I can kill him. Yeah, we're dead. So I think my mistake here was that I was running all these modules for no reason. The second I saw him trying to newt me, I should have just turned everything off. Maybe just left my disruptor so he can't get away. Yeah, I can't get him now. I guess we can try and warp out, or at least like a line and try and warp out. No, we can't. Obviously, because we're getting scrammed. I think we had a shot, though, at this. Yeah, there's not much we can do. I mean, we can shoot him down a little bit, but... Yep, slow kill. So I think that's my first lesson. The second I saw him... cap draining us, and we're pretty tanky. I mean, it's taken him a while for him to kill us. It's kind of surprising. Another thing I forgot to do is ensure my ships. I'll say, is it GF? Good fight? Alright, I'm gonna come back again, except now that I learned my lesson, if I'm notice I'm getting newted, I should probably just turn off all my modules and just start trying to shoot him. Because I don't know, am I able to track Jones in something like a blaster? Or like neutron blasters? I have no idea. But alright, let's go ahead and fit up another Merlin and go after it. See if he's even still here. No, he's not. Where the heck is he? I could totally see why this can be a pain in the ass for some people trying to PvP and trying to find other people to fight. Okay, I think we got someone. I don't like this. All right, we're gonna approach him. So that's another thing I don't know what you want to do is like queue up your cannons. Holy shit! Oh my god! I got destroyed. Oh my gosh. What kind of ship is that? Small? Okay. So this guy's got the same kind of ship as I do that has small hybrid turret damage bonus. But yeah, he does like 200% more damage than I do. Maybe not 200%, but he does a lot more damage than I do. I'm just... That was just more funny than anything, just instantly getting nuked. And I bet all of you veteran PvP players knew where that was going, trying to fight another ship head on like that. I was just like, clearly I don't know what I'm doing. And he's like, you attack me, so... And I don't blame the guy. I did attack him. But Yeah, I basically went at that guy with my fist, but he came back at me with an aluminum bat upside the head. So I'm looking at it now. Federation Navy comments are you don't want to get close to them. That's one lesson learned. So we're gonna fly back to where my other ships are. I think we're gonna stick with a Merlin one more time, then we actually might switch it up to the Kestrel and just see if we can even make it a terrible attempt to trying to kite anything. All right, I think we scanned down a Hawk, guys. Let's see. Oh no, I thought I had him. Where'd he go? Hope he didn't take off. No, he's still on. He's in the open. That's strange. Already, like, now that I'm just playing around with it, I can already tell I'm getting a little bit better at de-scanning. It really helps when you just press and hold V and you can click these different things on the right. I feel like that helps a lot. Sorry if the sound outside's loud. Let's see. Okay, we got a Hawk. See if we can get him. Let's get him. Alright, we're overheating everything. We're just getting into him as close as we can. We're double webbing him. Yikes. We are getting hard wrecked right now. Because the Hawk is basically just a T2 version of my ship, correct? Yeah. I'll just put good fight again. I feel like in these brawl matchups, if you're up against another brawler and they're just simply in like a better ship with like more tank or more whatever, they're just gonna kill you every time. But that was still fun though. It took me, I don't know, it took me half a second to realize that, wait, a Hawk is a tier 2 like assault frigate, isn't it? So like I said before, I know most of the ships. Sometimes I do forget what kind of role they play for the most part, but all right, we'll go ahead and get into, we'll try a Kestrel this time around. All right, so I've been following this Tristan for a bit. We almost got in a fight with a worm, but I don't think we want to fight a pirate ship that does the exact same thing we do. So what it looks like, Tristan is in here. I don't think is there a point to trying to defang this? I mean, this thing has so many drowns. I don't think there's a point. All right, let's go ahead and approach this. I think we're gonna try and orbit at 10 and start just firing rockets and just overheat everything. I'll have to be closer. All right, let's orbit, and this is kind of where the hotkeys come into play. I'm still not close enough. I wonder if a disruptor is better for something like this. Alright, we're just going to keep the orbit right here. Alright, we're getting disrupted, so we're going to try and keep our range at this far. Are we going to actually get a kill, guys? Are we actually going to get a kill? I don't know, we're getting pretty low. Uh-oh, he's getting close. Oh no. Yeah, he's got us. I feel like I should have just kept this overheated or else we would have got him. Oh, we almost had him. I think I messed up there. We should have just overheated the rockets the whole time. Gosh, that was the closest fight that we had. I really messed that up. I felt like I really threw that one. I literally had him right where I wanted. I didn't have my scram on him the whole time. Yeah, that's tricky though. And if I did have hotkeys set up, if I had hotkeys set up, I think I would have had him there because I was literally right-clicking him in the overview to like keep range and all that stuff. We did not, and that's kind of the tricky thing about this fit. Like, do we want to? Oh, we don't want to go here. Where's the gate? Yeah, we're gonna go there. That's the tricky thing about this fit is like we want to keep him on the edge of our scram range, but that means he can scram us, which turns off our not afterburner, but our micro warp drive. So I don't know if I just like completely misfit this this Kestrel. Maybe we should have had a disruptor, or maybe, yeah, that's just strange. Like just thinking that off the top of my head, because if we're disrupting both of our micro warp drives, I mean, if he's faster than me at all, he's gonna get within range. Yeah, because the second I put myself in like scram range, he did the same to me, and then I couldn't move, and then he got on top of me and started really wrecking me. So I think that was a good learning experience. So we'll go ahead and try it again. Hopefully the guy's still there. We can fight him once again. All right, so we're back. Hopefully that guy is still here. No, he's not. I don't know if he went to a different system or off grid, but that Addy Dazzler guy is still around. So I do remember descanning here is kind of pointless because it's so far away from everything else. So we'll go ahead and go to a novice installation again. Yeah, gosh, I'm like kind of beating myself up for that last fight, but again, this is all just strictly learning. So now I know I need to keep my distance. And another thing I forgot is I can actually overheat my Scrambler to match the range roughly of my Webifier. So I think during that time I could have kept my orbit, overheated this, and just really kept them at range the whole time, as well as overheating this. So Vigil fleet issue. Gosh, every time I see these fleet issues or this or that, I always think it's going to be really nasty, which it probably will be. So already we got scrammed. I think we're too far away. All right, we're overheating. See if we can like pull range on him somehow, or just get away. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off. He has us right where he wants us. Yeah, I think just because we warped on top of him like right away, like we were dead. All right, so maybe that's another lesson with this type of ship, is to we need to engage at range with this one. Obviously, I mean we dropped in right at like 8 kilometers, which is instant scram range. We also could have done a better job of clicking away. That's one thing I need to get better about, is just when you get on grid, it's just setting up. Like I need to set up like my range, my lock, pre-select all my modules, and like get going. It's just like a lot going on, and I think that's what hotkeys are going to help with, because like when I got on grid, I noticed it took me like 3-4 seconds just to like start getting away and like setting everything up, especially since, you know, when you see this warp drive active, or like as your warp drive is deactivating. Okay, all right, we'll have to wait on this because we recently got aggressed. But yeah, I noticed, because like even though you're on grid and it seems like you're done stopping or whatever it is that you're done with your warp, I mean, you're really sitting there for like an extra 2 seconds. So so maybe from now on, I need to start warping into places, at least in my Kestrel, at least 10 kilometers so I can have some sort of range. Also, like descanning ahead of time would have helped with that, because I didn't know until I basically got right on top of him. I was like, oh, there's a guy there. But if I descanned ahead of time, I could have known to warp at range. So all right, we'll go ahead and jump into another Kestrel. I'm actually having slightly more fun with the Kestrel. Maybe it's just because we're actually getting into fights, but I feel like there's a little bit more to be learned from kind of a kitier like Kestrel fit than the Merlin. But we'll keep, like I said, throwing our frigates and our ships at it so far. All right, so back in the Kestrel. Hopefully there's some other guys around again. So this one isn't... Could have sworn there was another novice. Or there's a small groups. No. There's both of my wrecks from earlier. See if there's anyone else in the area. I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like everyone's left from this area so far. So we'll go ahead and jump to the next system. Wait a second. I just saw a Thrasher warp in, and I'm pretty darn sure he went to the novice outpost. So again, we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna go 10 kilometers away. I definitely know a Thrasher is not a ship you want to get close to you. And it is a destroyer. Why am I not scramming and locking him? There we go. Okay, we're orbiting him. I think we're doing a pretty decent job. He's gonna want to get close to me, which I think he kind of is. And he warped off, so I think we got him where we wanted him. I think this is honestly just a misfit. Not like a misfit, like a bad person or something like that, but I think I really needed a disruptor and not a warp scrambler. We'll continue on with this fit just as is, just because I want to follow through with this, but I think we had that guy where we wanted him, but we just messed up, so next fight. But hey, we got a guy to run off, so I consider that a win in my book. All right, I know this is a terrible decision, but we're gonna try and take on a daredevil, because we actually have been flying around for a little bit, and at this point, I'm willing to fight anything. We are in a Triglavian system, which really shouldn't do anything. These are remote shield and armor repairs, penalty to warp speed, as well as like maximum lock targets. That shouldn't really affect this fight at all. But again, I'm fully expecting to lose this fight. Coming up here against this Daredevil. So I really wish there was a way you could take this gate, but be at a distance. Maybe the fact that I'm kind of like at a corner is better. Who knows? I wonder if people have actually figured out if you're on the very edge of the acceleration gate, if you warp to like a different position on the other end, or do you always end up in the exact same spot right here? So I'm just gonna pre-overheat everything, to be honest. Really? Is he really warping off? In a daredevil? I don't know what just happened. All right, so I'm trying to get better at descanning, not using the map so it won't cover my entire screen. But I'll be honest, it's getting kind of difficult. I don't know if it's literally just because the way my overview setup is, it's just not showing everything. Just for me, it's just infinitely easier for me just to like pull up the map like this, so that way I can descan what I can visually see. I understand some of these I can see on the right side. I do not want to fight a Stasis, ideally. All right, we got a Tristan here. He's warping in at 100. Come on, dude. Don't be a Scourge. I'm just gonna fly at him like it's gonna matter. Let's see if we can guess where he's gonna go. Oh, that's definitely a safe. I don't even know where he's at. Yeah, he's gone. All right, so I got a Tristan here. Hopefully we can fight this guy. We're gonna try and do the same thing we did last time. Get into a decent orbit. Not let him get too close to us. I have a feeling he shouldn't be on the gate right here unless he already is and he's flying off. Where is he? He's way up there, strangely enough. And he's gone. And he has a safe, it looks like. Is that the same guy from earlier? No, that's someone else. There's my wreck from probably 2 hours ago. Maybe not 2 hours ago, probably an hour and a half ago. All right, so we might be fighting a Manticore in here. Honestly, I don't really know. Okay, bomb torpedo, tier 2. This is not gonna be fun, but is he not here? Is he in the safe? Could have sworn he was here. Oh, he left. Or he's not here anymore. I think we're going to try and go for a Daredevil here. At this point, I'm willing just to fight anything. We have been flying around for a minute, which is why I didn't want to edit even all the times that I did get on, on grid with a ship and they just warped off, because I think this is also an important point to know about PvP as well, where yeah, some people like to do a lot of chasing, some people don't want to fight. This is kind of just setting, again, the right expectations of PvP. So if this thing will let me go to warp, hopefully we are going to be fighting a daredevil on the other side of this, which... And he warps off. And a daredevil. Alright, let's see if this daredevil wants to fight for the third time, since now we've got him down 3 times. Don't think he wants to fight. No, he doesn't. Doesn't want to fight at all. Alright, boys, I think we got an Atron here. Hopefully he doesn't warp off. So we shall see here. Uh-oh, it's doing that thing again. Okay. Come on, dude. I've been warping around for 45 minutes or so. Still haven't gotten into a fight. Alright, now it looks like we got a Atron again. I don't know if it's this guy, but it's someone else that of course he warps off. Yeah, he's gone again. Jeez. Alright, we might have someone at the open here. Gosh, I keep missing this guy. Yeah, I keep missing this guy like over and over. Alright, let's head back to the novice, but we're gonna go back at 10. This guy, like every time I decide to start warping, he starts warping. Alright, we're gonna try and go back and fight him. Because he just warped in on me, and I've been trying to look for a fight for a minute. Is he still there? Come on, tell me he's still there and he didn't leave. Approach, activate, okay. I'm ensued the novice if you're interested. Alright, here we go. Overheat this. I think we're just gonna overheat everything. Might as well just not even play it safe, but yeah, of course he's waiting like right on top of me. That's scrambled, okay. Yeah, we're trying to pull range right now, but I don't think this is gonna do it. I think we lost this one. Yeah, I mean, he's like right on top of us. Yeah, I think he had the advantage there sitting on exit point. Like, I want to keep range. He wants to be close. So he's sitting right on where I want to exit. But I don't know. At this point, I'm just glad that I fought something. At this point, I'll put good fight. I didn't even put good fight. But yeah, we'll probably get in another ship. Or we might just end it there. Because I could come in. No problem. I don't know what he meant by that. But yeah, like he clearly had the advantage there, but I just wanted to fight something because I was flying around for like 50 minutes just trying to find someone to fight. Alright, this guy's like trying to loot something here. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to survive against this Brutix, but we are going to try our best here. And we are most likely going to get wrecked. I think with the help of the turrets, we might have a chance. Alright, let's get into, yeah, we're probably dead. Getting disrupted, but not, I think with the help of the turrets, we might be able to pull this off. Oh gosh, our shields are going down. Come on, turrets, kill him! Is this guy hull tanked or something? I don't know what's going on, but we're... I'm trying my best to keep away from him. Maybe we need to put our orbit a little bit further. I don't know, he's getting kind of low. We could start overheating. Are we actually going to kill this guy? I think we're getting a ton of help from obviously the turrets, but I mean, he could always just warp away because we don't have a scram on him. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, if we got any closer, I mean, I don't know. Again, this is one of those things where it's like, could we have killed him? Maybe. I have no idea if we maybe got a scram on him, but I have no idea what a Brutix fits, what weapons he had. If I got close, I could have been killed. The only thing I was trying to focus on was keeping myself alive, for the most part. And the fact that he warped to somewhere kind of like halfway tells me he has a safe spot. And it looks like he's just warping away. Or is he? Why is he invulnerable? Alright, we're getting slowed, we're getting wrecked. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. But, hey, you learn, right? There was no way I think we could have won that fight. I'll just say GF. I mean, the guy isn't a freaking whatever. But he was getting shot by the gate guns, but he warped off, which I think reset the aggro of the gate guns. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, to be honest. But that was still pretty fun, though. I mean, again, we got a we got a Battlecruiser to warp off away from us. And I think, again, this is just a misfit. Not, again, like I said earlier, but like if we had a disruptor and we're orbiting like we were, he would not have been able to warp off. And I think we would have had a pretty good shot of actually taking him down, so. All right, and I think that's it for today, guys. I honestly did the outro to this video a few times, just like recapping everything, but I feel like I did a pretty good job recapping the things as it went along. And I'm more than certain that a lot of you veteran PvP players were cringing and are going to be typing a lot of stuff in the comments, which I welcome. I definitely welcome constructive criticism, but again, remember, I am very, very low level. I don't have my overlay, I don't have my shortcuts, I don't have all that stuff set up, so I'm trying to take it one step at a time. And I do want to kind of keep this as a series and a journey of me slowly progressing and hopefully getting better at some PvP in the meantime. So we did get through 7 ships. I was surprised. I didn't know if I was going to get through all of them within an hour or if it was going to take me 3 hours to get through 5 of them. I had no idea, but I'm honestly really happy with the result and the way this first video went. So if you guys learned something, let me know down in the comments below. But again, I'm more than happy to take kind of any criticism, feedback, or trolling. It doesn't matter to me. It's just words at the end of the day. So again, don't forget to fly safe, guys, or in this case, completely recklessly.